Yesterday, the Dakar bit back. Sébastien Loeb's race fell to pieces when he tumbled into a riverbed. Now we've been brought down to earth. The mission now is to continue and to get more experience. We're not fighting for the win anymore, so we're going to try to help the car in front of us. All of us are exposed to these kinds of problems. New race leader Peter Hansel is now in control. Well, it looks that way, but it might not feel the same. He's still got to watch out for attacks. Whoever the opponents we have against us, the motivation to win is the same. Finally, Nasser Al-Attiyah won a stage in his Mini. He's determined to stay in this fight to the bitter end.
I am here to fight, I don't care, I will do my best, to win Dakar.
As expected, the first real off-road stage of the event created its upsets. 11 Ks from the finish, Sébastien Loeb got his first harsh lesson on the Dakar. A roll, a destroyed Peugeot, and his hopes of winning the rally on his debut fading away. But the Frenchman was still able to repair, eventually, and continue on his way. Clearly, the off-piste portions were very tricky, and that's what cost a lot for Sébastien and Daniel. A tough baptism of fire. Once back at the bivouac, the Peugeot team spent the night rebuilding Loeb's car, and at 5:30, it looked almost as good as new. The stage of the day will be just as hard, if not harder than yesterday, with extremely high temperatures. And after a good night's rest, Loeb was ready to battle it out again, despite his loss of over an hour yesterday. Meanwhile, the battle for positions continued. Hunting down overall leader Stefan Peter Hansel was on the mind of many. Yesterday already we had to manage high engine temperatures. We're not very comfortable. And today is probably the toughest stage for both cars and men, and the trickiest in terms of navigation. We're pretty tense at the start of this special. And the first to take off was yesterday's winner, Nasser Al-Attiyah. A tough task opening the road for the 2015 champion, although, like for the bikes, the stage would eventually be shortened. Sébastien Loeb was hoping to hit back, but again it all went wrong for the 9-time WRC champion. Can I go by the tree? No, just go 10 meters there. Stuck fast, co-driver Daniel Elena did not enjoy playing in the sand, especially in the extreme heat of Argentina. At the end of the stage, the French crew lost an extra 1 hour and 13 minutes. Loeb is no longer in the top 10. Since the beginning of the rally, Orlando Terranova has suffered all kinds of upsets. On home soil, the Mini driver clocked the 9th fastest time today and moves up to 14th spot overall. He was so impressive last year, but this Dakar is a lot tougher for Yazid Al-Raji. The Saudi enjoyed a wide open space, a bit more, and finished 8th, and he remains in contention for a top 5 spot overall. Not the best of days again for overall leader Stefan Peter Hansel. 2 punctures added to moments where he was stuck in the sand. It will be a day to forget for the 11-time Dakar winner. And the Frenchman loses his overall lead. But not the rally. Not yet. We lost a lot of time, and at the end of the special we also had to deal with the high temperatures of the engine. So a lot of time lost, but we're here, we're still in the race, so it's okay. Nice and quietly, Cyril Despreez is moving up the standings. 6th on the day, the 5-time winner at the Dakar on a bike is now in the top 10 overall. And again, Nasser Al-Attiyah went flat out in his quest to beat the Peugeot squad. But leaving first was too much to hope for a second stage success. The good news of the day was the time he gained on Peter Hansel. It's now just 7 minutes, the gap.
It's like 4 seconds, 14 minutes. It's nothing, because tomorrow Fiampala can change everything.
Another great performance by another Mini, Mikko Hirvonen. While his former WRC rival Loeb was stuck deep in the stand, the Finn was impressive. 3rd on the day, riding high, Hirvonen moves to 4th spot overall. One of the performances of the day was also from Erik van Loon in his Mini. The Dutchman claimed his best result ever on a Dakar, 2nd on the day. But it was a day for El Matador. Despite getting stuck twice, Carlos Sainz claimed his 2nd stage success of the rally and conquers the overall lead. Winner of the Dakar back in 2010, Sainz is on pole position to capture a 2nd title. The balance is positive. It was a really hard stage and we suffered all types of problems. Like everyone, I suppose. And we got stuck twice in the sand. After days of Peugeot domination, some sort of semblance of normality has been restored. Sainz still leads, but Erik van Loon in a Mini 2nd, Hirvonen Mini 3rd. Giniel de Villiers, a great result for him, just 38 seconds back in his Hilux in 4th. Overall, Carlos Sainz has the lead again, 7 minutes to the good over his teammate Peter Hansel. Al-Attiyah closing in 3rd. Moroccan rider Harita Gabari has carried an injury since the 4th stage of the Dakar. The rider, a part of Team Castor, is in a lot of pain every time he rides the bike. Unfortunately, on the 4th stage, I was passing a quad and I missed a turn. I crashed, got a bruise, my collarbone is sore and I've got a pain in my back. I started to feel pain in my right leg and it's not good. It means that the vertebra is damaged. I just hope they'll let me go back on track. This morning, the medical staff asked Harita Gabari to stay at the bivouac. His rally is finished. Sitting in 20th position in the car race is a slightly different Peugeot buggy. 3 hours back from the lead with the best stage of 18th is Romain Dumas. The 2-time winner of the Le Mans 24-hour race is having his 2nd go at the Dakar, this time in a privately entered Peugeot buggy. We finished the special and we're not really too tired. When you're fighting in the top 20, then you're against the guys who do this all year, the real experts of the discipline. We're in a split between 2 tactics. Either we go fast and take risks, or it can end badly, or we try to just get to the end. The electric adventure for Ariel Khaton continues. Getting into the 2nd week is a big achievement for the car. Yesterday, with another stage done for the Acciona project. We started the dunes. We started navigating in the sand. And the truth is that the car was fantastic. It's performing very well in the sand. The torque of the electric engine is impressive. Gerard de Roy has opened up a huge advantage today in the trucks after winning the stage by 4 minutes. It's not that time that counts though, the most important factor is that his closest opponents have stumbled. The road is now open for de Roy until Rosario. His 27-minute gap gives him a comfortable buffer, but the risks are not over. He still needs to push. The green team did a 1-2 today with Ton van Genuten 2nd on the stage. The flat-fronted Iveco is now 5th overall. 45 minutes behind his team boss. The best of the Kamaz today was Andrei Karginov, 16 minutes behind De Roy. 7th overall, Karginov has scored his best result today on this stage at the Dakar. The third man on the provisional podium, Federico Villagra, finished the stage in 4th. The Argentinian, on his first Dakar on a truck, is having a fantastic race still. Second place is still possible. It's the Kamaz of Eduard Nikolaev that's second on the rally right now. 5th on the stage today, the Russian will have to find some energy to catch the 27 minutes that separate him from De Roy. Whilst Peter Veslus was confident a few days ago about his potential for victory on the Dakar, today his story got more complicated. He lost 37 minutes in his MAN.
Dislocated?
No, it's paralyzed.
Oh, sorry, man.
No, don't worry. But that's the problem. I only have one arm to push. So if you can help me.
I get my breath.
I know.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck, yeah. Fuck. So 1, 2,
2, 3.
1. Jesus, no.
They won't help.
No, they don't want.
He won't stop. He won't stop.
1, 2.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Thank you. I've been here for 1.
Seriously? Jesus. No, I'm gonna stop.
Don't expect tomorrow to be any easier on the Dakar races from Belén to La Rioja. Paulo Gonçalves is now at the marathon bivouac. But will his race end there, or will he remount to fight another day?
Ok, ça marche.
The tough stage ahead lies in stark contrast to the tranquility of Belén, a city at rest, surrounded by Dakar competitors fighting to stay in the race. Tomorrow, the race will continue. The odyssey is not over yet.